one thing was for sure. They both believed Sparks to be a total tool.
Be an exciting contest which shows that divorced couples can still have fun together, right?
Mythological hero H-list. C. On the spot dice spin.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
After 8 years of doing game show garbage in either video form or written form, I'm still baffled as to how many bad shows I have yet to review. This time in particular, I'm diving head first into the shit. This has to be one of the most brainless shows I have ever seen in my life. I'll give you one word. Endemol. Well, how about 3 more? Set for life.
Out right now on Set for Life.
Come on, be a white light!
Set for Life is an import of the UK show For the Rest of Your Life. Hosted by Jimmy Kimmel in his biggest low point after Jimmy Kimmel Live got started, contestants pull lights out of tubes in the hopes that the light is white, so they could win enough money so that they would be, as the title purports, set for life. And that's basically the show right there. All you do is pull a light out of a tube, you hope it's white, and you win money. There's nothing going on with this show. It's like a bad Barry Enright bonus game with none of the charm. And that's all I have to say about this. Bye-bye!
You win!
Well, it's another review down. Now, if you excuse me, it's time to go to the Mariners. Take me out to the ball gate. Hi, Garrett.
Hi.
Hi.
Where are you going?
To the Mariners. I got my review done and everything. See, I got my ticket.
You could not have finished the review that early.
Of course I could. It was a lame format. Hardly worth talking about. I'll only need 2 minutes.
I highly doubt that it would take that. I highly doubt it would take that long for you to finish that.
Hey!
Did you actually talk about everything?
Yes. Maybe. No.
You need to talk. You need to go back in there and finish up what you're supposed to do.
Or else.
I take this in the shredder.
Hey! I spent a good $3 on that ticket.
You have any more?
Why would I spend $4 on a Mariners ticket? No.
You need to get back in there. Get back in front of your bookshelf and do what you're supposed to do. Fare thee well.
And welcome to Set for Life. I'm Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel hosts this, and the words contractually obligated spring to mind about his performance. He obviously didn't want to be there, and even he had to have thought the show was trash. I haven't seen him get anywhere near as excited as he was on Win Ben Stein's Money or The Man Show. But then again, how excited can one person be when somebody's just pulling lights out of tubes? Then there's the hammering home that he had to do of the show's catchphrase, which was, "Pick 4 red and you're dead." Reminds me of the 3 wrong and you're gone from Richard Quest on 500 Questions in terms of awfulness. Then we get to the game itself. Alright, it's a little more complicated than pulling light tubes and winning money. A contestant picks from a circle of 15 lights in hopes that the light is white. For each white light, they move up the time ladder. For each red light, they move down and must continue to play until they find another white light. They continue to play until they pull all 4 red lights, they pull all white lights, or they flat out stop. The money per month is determined by an off-screen preliminary game, which is really lame to hear because at least I would have padded out the show a bit and could have been a quick version to get to the main game. Now, if I were to guess how that game went, it probably would have been something similar to what the UK version did on their show. Before the big game, the couple who played would be given a choice of 3 envelopes by host Nicky Campbell, each having an amount between 100 and 200 pounds. That would be the amount each white light would be worth when picking from a field 11, which is divvied up by 8 white lights and 3 red ones. For each white light, they earned that amount. For each red light, they lost that amount and must pick again. They could stop the round with either have 4 times the base money amount or pick off all 8 white lights. For an opening round, it's a double-edged sword. On one side, you get to know the contestants and get to know them and possibly root for them to do well. On the other hand, you get to see how paper-thin the format really is. I mean, it's pulling lights from tubes with no rhyme or reason. It's like Deal or No Deal, but with even less drama and strategy. Even with a paper-thin format, the show continues to suck. Because of one thing. The Guardian Angel. No, not that Guardian Angel. Not that crappy WCW gimmick. I'm talking about this Guardian Angel. Although, to be fair, I'd rather have this Guardian Angel than this one. The Guardian Angel is locked away in an isolation booth. While in there, they get to see what is going on, but without any emotional feeling from the contestant. They are just given hard data on what's going on with the game. When they feel like you've gone too far, they'll hit a big red button and freeze your winnings. Although you don't know that until the end of the game. So while they could save you from bombing out after pulling 4 reds, they can also cost you a lot of money by stopping early. Although the paper-thin format is one thing, this is completely another. If I'm playing the game, I want to be in charge of my own destiny and not leave it up to someone else. If I'm a viewer, I'd rather have the player win or lose on their own accord. Seeing someone lose out on money because the Guardian Angel chickened out would sour me on the show quick. And that's exactly what happened to a lot of people. Although announced in August 2006, the show didn't debut until July of 2007 on Friday nights, which meant ABC had no faith in the show whatsoever and left it for summer burn-off. After the 7 episodes aired, the show got its own red light and was canceled in August. And that is set for life. What else do you want me to say about this show? It was awful, the paper-thin format sucks, Jimmy Kimmel didn't do good at all, and the Guardian Angel can bite me. The one on the show, and that one. Well, that's all. Until next time, bye-bye! Now, if you excuse me, I'm now going to the Mariners. Oh, can't forget my hat.